Welcome back to European Members on Tour. Joël, the winter episode. Where are we? What are we going to do for the next 5 days?
We are now in Hellenthal. We are going to follow the route of the Kampfgruppe Piper. It was the start here of the Ardennes offensive by the Germans. And we will see this weekend Bastogne area, but all the places, historical places about the Battle of the Bulge and also events and commemorations. Yeah.
All right, let's go then.
Let's go.
Well, Yip, we are at the border of Belgium and Germany. We are going to talk about the Battle of the Bulge. Can you give us the context of what happened here 75 years ago?
75 years ago, 1944, in the summer, the war was not going well for Hitler Germany. At the Eastern Front, the Army Group Center was destroyed by the Russians. On the Western Front, the Normandy battle was won by the Western Allies, and the Allied troops were closing in on Germany from every side. And the war seemed all but lost. However, there was one issue still going on. The German industry was still producing about 300 tanks per month. And Hitler grabbed up the opportunity and said, if I have a little bit of time, I can build an army and give one more decisive blow towards the port of Antwerp.
And where are we here now? What is this place?
We are here where the point of the attack of the Battle of the Bulge took place. The spearhead of the German attack was the 1st SS Panzer Division, Leibstandarte Adolf Hitler, of which one of the combat groups, the Kampfgruppe Piper, was sitting on this road with 700 vehicles, 4,500 men and 100 tanks.
Now, Yip, we are in Lanzerath, and this place is interesting because this is one of the first fighting places of the Battle of the Bulge. Can you tell us a bit more about what happened here?
Indeed, this position was held by intelligence and reconnaissance platoon of the 394 Infantry Regiment, and they were only 22 guys, and they had the positions over there in the woods, and they had their foxholes there, and they had to block this road. They were armed with a 50 cal, a bazooka, a BOR rifle and Garand rifles, just plain riflemen.
And they succeeded in getting the Germans away.
This road had to be taken by the 3rd Fallschirmjäger Division, German paras, and they were attacked here 3 times by a battalion of that division. A battalion is about 600 guys, and they came through these fields towards them, and they could repulse them 3 times.
We are now in Baugnez, at the crossroad of Baugnez, with this wall and many names. Who are they?
These are the names of 84 American soldiers that died in the Malmedy massacre in 17 December 1944. And the massacre took place in the field on the other side of the road. A column of American troops was intercepted here by the Kampfgruppe Piper, and they were no match for the armor of the Kampfgruppe, and they had to surrender. They were collected in the field the other side of the road. Piper himself moved on with his troops, and other troops were left here to deal with the situation. And at a certain point of time, one of them opened fire with his pistol on the prisoners, and some machine guns of the other vehicles started killing the troops, and 84 were killed.
And we were very, very lucky, and this is probably European Members on Tour. We are lucky to meet here a woman, and her dad was here 75 years ago and was able to escape.
There was a medic that asked if he could attend to somebody that was shot in the arm, and when they said yes, and after he dressed his arm, they summarily shot him in the head, and then the second bullet went to the guy that he actually attended to. Well, after that, then the gunfire started from all of the tanks, and they just mowed them down in the field. So my dad played dead in the field. After they came around and they took everybody's watches, rings, gloves, all the stuff they had on him they could take, they took. And he played dead for about an hour. And I know a couple of the guys had a wounded laying on top of them, and if the Germans thought that they were wounded, they came around and summarily shot them in the head or smashed their heads in with the butt of their rifles. My father was able to escape. A guy from near his hometown in Pennsylvania yelled, "Let's go," and about 30 of them jumped up and started running towards the hedges. Some of them, unfortunately, were injured, so weren't able to run very fast, and they were shot in the back, and a bunch of them ran into the cafe that was there. and 8 of them went in there. They set it on fire, and when they came out, they shot them as they were running out of the building.
On est maintenant au Baugnez 44 Historical Museum. Je suis avec le directeur. Parlez-nous un peu de votre musée qui vient tout juste de réouvrir.
Oui, donc le musée vient de réouvrir avec une nouvelle muséographie, car on a ouvert en 2007, donc il était temps de refaire une nouvelle muséographie du musée. Tout ça a été refait en neuf, avec des nouveaux sceaux et lumières, beaucoup de nouvelles pièces. Il faut savoir que toutes nos pièces sont authentiques, viennent du terrain et ont leur histoire. C'est la particularité du musée de Baugnez.
Et quelle histoire vous racontez ici?
Ici, on raconte l'histoire donc, de la contre-offensive allemande qui débute le 16 décembre. Il faut savoir que la contre-offensive allemande, c'est un front de 110 km avec 280 000 hommes. Et plus particulièrement le massacre de Baugnez, qui relève de la première Panzer-SS de Joachim Peiper.
Et ici, c'est une collection qui vous appartient. Vous m'avez dit c'est 50 ans de travail. Ça représente quoi pour vous d'avoir autant de gens qui viennent ici voir vos pièces de collection?
Mais pour nous, c'est une fierté. Nous, le but, c'est un musée familial, privé. Moi, je suis collectionneur depuis 50 ans. Mon fils est collectionneur depuis 20 ans. Donc, c'est un projet familial. On a créé ça ici au milieu de nulle part. On a construit, on a créé tout. Et c'est une fierté pour nous de pouvoir mettre ceci à disposition. Nous voulons garder un lieu de mémoire.
On est maintenant devant un objet qui a une valeur sentimentale particulière pour vous.
Oui, c'est un tourne-disque qui a appartenu à la maison où j'habite aujourd'hui, la maison de ma maman. Ils avaient un café et une salle de danse à l'époque. Et le 24 décembre, les soldats américains ont fêté là-bas la nuit de Noël au café. Et ils avaient mis le tourne-disque sur la table avec un disque qui passait la soirée au café. Et le lendemain matin, quand ils sont partis, ils ont offert le tourne-disque à ma maman.
Keep sliding through just like